What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again. Everton have just lost the Merseyside derby 2-0 at Anfield. A game that was, in the end, disappointing. I didn't give us much hope. I thought that the score could have been pretty much anything before the game. Obviously, Burnley getting that win as well against Wolves, which put a little bit extra pressure on Everton, I would say, today. But look, we turned up, we battled, we fought. Liverpool in the first half certainly were kept to chances outside the box and very little inside the box. And what Everton were able to do was essentially be aggressive, kick that long ball, aim for Gordon, Richarlison, use that little passing to Decore around the corner because Liverpool were pressing so high, and we were able to get down the channels and we caused Liverpool problems. You could have said that Everton had the better chances in the first half. Certainly the Decore one that he just slots just narrowly wide, and there was a shout for a penalty. It just wasn't a bad first half performance by Everton from any stretch. And then we go in at half time, and I think we came out and Liverpool they stepped up a gear in that second half. The first 5 minutes, I was saying to Doyle on stream, I said to him, look, you're putting this pressure on, and you could just slowly see that Liverpool were winding up the gears, and they made that change. They brought on Origi, they brought on Diaz, and Diaz comes on instantly, making an incredible touch. Ball comes over and he gets it with the inside of his right foot while he's mid-air, behind his left. It was a good touch, and it just gets the crowd going, because I think Everton had done a good job at subduing the crowd, quieting them down, making it a little bit more hostile, and we were doing fine. We were doing a good job, and unfortunately, I think we just ran out of a bit of steam in the end, and Liverpool's quality told. Ball in from Origi, little 1-2 with Salah, ball popped over the top, and Coleman leaves his man. It was ridiculous, Coleman leaving his man like that, but the ball comes over, and instead of just sticking on Robbo, he lets him go, and really, really disappointing to do that. So that cost him, and that cost us the first goal. And at that point, I don't really think Everton had an answer, because we'd been so used to sitting deep and defending, so that was really disappointing. In terms of going forward then, again, it was just some of the same. It was just long balls over the top and hoping that Everton could sort of get on the end of things. And we didn't do as much of it in the second half. So, look, it's disappointing. It is what it is. We move on. We've got a big game coming up. We've got Chelsea, a game that, if you'd have said to me, a couple of days ago, I probably would have expected to lose that game. But I saw fight today. I saw Everton battle. I saw combativeness in the middle. I saw two-man midfield work. I saw things that I didn't expect to see. And I also saw a poor Chelsea side against a second-choice West Ham side struggle to break them down. So if they couldn't break West Ham down, how are they going to break down 11 players at Goodison Park with us hitting them on the counter? They haven't got as much pace as Liverpool have. So look, I'm not going to say I'm confident for a result, but I feel like Everton can definitely leave Goodison Park next Sunday with a point, and that'll be a lovely birthday present for me. Obviously, I'm 30 midweek, so really, really key that we just get something, and we hope. I expect, unfortunately, that Everton will go down. I've said that. I've said it since the Wolves game at Goodison when we lost. But at least I'm seeing fight. At least I'm seeing a team that will battle. At least it's seeing a team that will put in a performance or get a goal or battle. I'm not seeing us go out of the Premier League with a whimper. I'm not seeing us fall apart. And I'm certainly not seeing us crumble, because today was the day that would happen, and it didn't. So all in all, performance-wise, fine with it. It is what it is. It was probably better than I expected, but we've just got to have positives. We've got to have positives. Anthony Gordon today, Mikalenko today, they were positives for Everton. I thought Decore did all right, a bit silly at times, a bit rash, but I thought he was fine. I didn't necessarily understand the Allan substitution, because I felt like he was the anchor in midfield. But again, it shows the gulf in quality. While they're bringing on Diaz, who cost them 35, 36 million, Everton are bringing on Dele Alli, and Solomon Rondon. I mean, there's a significant difference. You know, Origi is better than Rondon, and obviously Diaz is better than Ali. So that's the golfing class, unfortunately, and I hate to say it. I hate to sit there. I felt like at times we just needed to be that little bit more clinical, and I'm sure people would agree with that because there was genuine chances. The ball gets whipped into the box in the first half. There's no one on the end of it. Matip, I thought was Liverpool's, if not best player, one of their best players. I thought he did a great job. We move on. Let's just be positive. For me, I think it was a sign that Everton are capable of picking up points away from home. We've only picked up 6 all season, and we go into games against Watford and Arsenal. And I don't think Arsenal break that Everton team down with the way that he set up today. I think Lampard, to a degree, got it right. And I think Watford's a different game because I think Watford won't be able to break that down. And we should have more opportunities against Watford because, let's be honest, they are worse than us. So, yeah, all of a sudden, it is a genuine straight fight between us and Burnley. We do have that game in hand, but they've got some very winnable games coming up, Burnley, and we've got a few tough ones. We're midway through this really difficult run, which started with Manchester United at home. We then played Leicester. We then played Liverpool. We then played Chelsea. We then played Leicester again. So that's 5 games that probably a lot of external fans would say that Everton weren't going to get any results out of. But we got 4 points. So you take that, you move on, you go again. We are where we are. Guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. And I'll see you soon for the debrief. Probably tomorrow, if not Tuesday. Peace.